Alright. Testing 1-3, 1-5, 1-10. Oh boy. Right. Alright, so my camera isn't looking too spicy. That and I'm on Wi-Fi at the moment. Hold on there. Let me just kind of adjust something here. The bitrate is fluctuating like crazy in OBS, guys. That's better, I hope. Alright, so we're back here. Alright. How are we doing in the chat? How's the quality, guys? Let me know. I just want to make sure everything is good before getting into it. Especially since the bitrate is fluctuating like crazy in OBS. So let me know how it is. Welcome, Daniel. And yeah, RIP to Kentaro. I haven't even started Berserk, much less, but everybody and myself have heard about it. Like, I heard about his passing before going to bed last night. It was actually a Friend of Our World's video that I actually saw. So, Jano, it's rough. Because obviously I'm going to get into Berserk at some point. But boy, rough. Honestly, it's really rough. I mean, RIP to him, man. And condolences to his family, friends, everybody who knew him personally, honestly. Wait, Splinter Cell? How is the quality, guys? Because honestly, I should probably go for my Ethernet cord and plug it in, because this thing is fluctuating too much. Let me know how the quality is, please. I'm going on the site for now. Hold on, I should probably send a link to a friend of mine here. Hold on, share to Akeem 2. Alright, the quality is fine. Alright, as long as it's good and it's not, buffering or stuttering too much, then I think we are all good. Alright, so welcome, guys. It is time for Boruto Manga Chapter 58. I'm sure most of you have already read the chapter while I was at work for the most part. So I guess without further ado, I can get into it. But naturally, guys, share the stream, like it up. Well, dang, there are more likes than persons here right now. So yeah. But yeah, man, like up, share up. Let's get the show started. Boruto Manga Chapter 58. Let me just switch over to here. Alright, cool. Chapter 58. Alright. I was spoiled on this, cover. Thanks to She Calls Me Betty. I saw it in his thumbnail. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it lagging a bit? I find it crazy that this thing is lagging so much. I feel like I should probably just plug in my Ethernet cable. Call it a day. Can't bother with the back and forth madness. Alright. 1 second. Yafi, welcome. Having a bit of fluctuating net since I'm on Wi-Fi. So I might go and get my stuff plugged in straight to the modem or router, whichever works. Wait. Akeem, wagwan. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. You can share the stream in the meantime. I'm going to probably just plug straight to the router because I'm getting a fluctuating bit rate from OBS and I can't bother with that. That is not going to work for me. So hold on 1 second for me. you can go and enjoy the nice, jazz music in the meantime. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, finally back. Refresh this page. Alright. I think we might be good now. Alright, let me know if that's better, guys. I'm connected straight now, not over Wi-Fi, so things should be Gucci. I'm ready to take on this chapter, since we lost 3 persons, but it is what it is. Hopefully more of you guys rejoin the stream. But welcome again, everyone, to tonight's live reaction for Boruto Manga Chapter 58, closer and closer to the time skip. Should be fun. Most of you guys have read the chapter already more than likely, so it is what it is. But let's see what I have to say on the chapter itself. Of course, returning subscribers, new persons, welcome, one and all. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so let's get right into it. You guys know the drill. Avoid copyrights. Yeah, that. I could make this a bit lighter. Opacity. Alright, cool. That should be good. Alright, so let's go. I have this on, let me switch this to vertical. But yo, this cover page looking pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. You have Boruto, Shikadai, Chocho, Mitsuki, Inojin, Sarada, Sumire, Mr. Out of Chakra 24/7. Of course, on this side we have Naruto, Kawaki, Shikamaru, Quote, the strongest in, well, probably the strongest in the verse, potentially Amado and new best girl Ida. So this should be interesting. And of course, chapter title: The Right Job for Idiots and Bastards. Interesting. All right, so let's go. So we're at the Uzumaki household. Meds that suppress ossification. Yeah, they were supposedly developed for another purpose originally, but if all goes well, we might be able to expect such an effect. Hold on, minimize this here. Alright, respect Splinter Cell for letting me know. For real, I won't become Momoshiki if I take these. They'll only suppress its advance. They won't get rid of karma, nor will they reverse what ossification has already taken place. Alright, fair enough. Don't want to completely get rid of the stakes. No particular smell to them. Plus, there's this. The most problematic thing about them is that we have no idea what kind of side effects they may cause. Worst case scenario, there's a chance you could even die. So I'm not gonna force you to take them. They'll just be one of your options. You get to decide for yourself, so think it over carefully. So this man just... Oh, the image is upside down? Oh, sorry. I forgot I had flipped my second monitor in OBS when I was doing the Attack on Titan video yesterday. Let me just switch that back. Respect again, Splinter. Where do I go again? Oh yeah, here we go. Transform and flip horizontal. Good. Gucci. Respect. Alright, so here we go. So this man just takes the pill, just like that. No real taste. I can't take him dry. How many? How many? Alright, I don't know why I'm so surprised at this, because it's... Dog, what is with... Yo, dog, no, I'm done. The stream is finished, you know, I can't take this. This don't make sense. What? Dog, I need a colored version of this thing right here, this panel right here. Because look at this man. No, dog. Yo, he didn't leave. Yeah, man, that's alright, man. Thanks. And thanks for joining, man. I hope things went good. Well for you today. Listen, I just started for the most part. I think I might be on like page 3. Nah, this is the funny, like this, obviously, it's like those panels in One Piece, like the NLPS or anything like that. This is the Boruto version. This right here is the best panel in all of Boruto. And I hope the anime does it justice once we get to this point. Hey, were you not listening at all? I was. Didn't you just say that I get to decide? Don't suddenly yell like that, Dad. I also said to think it over carefully. What's with the flash decision? It just happened to be quick. I mean, we won't know their effect, or if they even have any, unless I try them out, right? You... never mind. Well, you don't feel sick or weird at all. No, so far, no. Besides, Dad, I realize it might take some time to find their resolve, but in my case, I've been preparing for the worst for a while now in terms of karma, so I'm already there. Which makes sense, and it's kind of what I was saying in my initial expectation / spoiler video, where I was saying that it makes sense for the whole conversation, or for, you know, the least, like in terms of this whole conversation between Naruto and Boruto, it made sense for it to take up the least amount of time in the chapter, from the perspective that Boruto had already prepared himself to die, so he's already mentally there from before the fight with Ishiki. So yeah, this is within the realm of expectation. It makes sense. So yeah, I like it so far. Already there. That's why I was able to decide really fast. That's all. I'm sorry it freaked you out. Boruto. But thanks, Dad. I'm grateful for these. Sheesh, you little. Meds? You're taking meds now? Yep. There's risk for sure, but I weighed it and decided for myself. You've got to be kidding. What about the plan to implant your karma in Code's body? If you end up dying before we get to fight him because of these who know what, it's all a wash. I thought that was just a hypothetical of yours. There's no guarantee that it even work. Look, I don't know how strong this Code guy is, but we have a chance to win against him the normal way, don't we? Both of you, quit yapping already. We're here to train, so shut up and focus. Alright, Sarada, Mitsuki, Chapter. And who's that? Afromaru? The man, the myth, the missing legend. Jeez of peace. Sheesh, Kawaki. Pretty much has no... Oh, sheesh. Kawaki. Pretty much has no team spirit. I thought I was clear. We're no match for Code. And that's why we're training, fam. So that we can get even a little better. Alright, you two. That's enough. You're both disrupting the training. Why don't you shut it, Sarada? What's the point of sitting in place quietly anyway? It's an important chakra control drill. A real basic one. Sheesh. Acting all bossy despite being a newbie. Look, basics are good, but how many years are you planning to drill to take Code down? 5? Or maybe 10? What a joke. Hey, are you putting down shinobi training? Let me remind you that you're the one who asked to learn ninjutsu in the first place. I'm just saying that it's inefficient. It might be tradition or something, but you'd need all the time in the world. So, Kawaki, what do you suggest? And I like this so far in terms of the conversation. I can see where Kawaki is coming from. And again, it does fall in line with the theme of technology and the eras progressing towards, you know, technological advance, or, you know, finding easy way to do stuff as opposed to the traditional ways, you know what I mean? So this is the whole vibe I'm getting from what Kawaki is saying, even though the conversation is really centered on, you know, defeating Code, but I like it. Something much simpler that I think you'd all like too. Alright, Kawaki going in. Mitsuki roughing around. Whoa. Hey, what the heck? Nice block, Mitsuki. You've got promise, just as I thought. I see. Train through actual combat. Personally, I could go either way. Yo, I would love to see a Mitsuki. Well, we are getting that. Mitsuki versus Kawaki. How dare he? Easy, Afromaru. Just keep watching, Konohamaru. Lord Seventh. Start making decisions on your own. Have you all forgotten that I'm the captain? Captain of this team? I was honed by Jigen, fam. Ever since I was a little brat, most of his lessons were grueling combat drills. Every waking hour was hell. I wish I were dead, but that wasn't possible either. I eventually started thinking that I really wanted the strength to kill this bastard whose face I couldn't stand. And that's when I started rapidly improving. So even though Jigen was a total bastard, it turns out his methods were actually rational and made sense. Oh, hold on. Why is this not scrolling now? Alright, is my wireless mouse battery going? Alright, here we go. Alright, so Mitsuki, I guess Kawaki lets the arm off. And then goes again, swipes at Mitsuki, dodge. That's pretty extreme logic. Are you really that dumb? Stop whining and come at me. Enemies don't just wait around, you know. Alright, I'm pissed. You're gonna regret this. Alright, fireball jutsu. Sarada. Block. Let's see, jumps. Well, Kawaki moves out. Sarada lands, throws some shuriken, hits him in the arm. Hey, that was easily blockable. Ooh, shadow clone! Dog. Huh? Jeez, a shadow clone. Boruto blocks. That's enough. What are you thinking? Chill out, I'm just sparring. No one's gonna die. You're the one who's too serious. Why are you so flustered? Huh? Me? Flustered? It's no use talking to him, Boruto. You need to show him by force. Sarada. Okay, but don't butt in, alright? He's mine. Alright, Boruto versus Kawaki. Hold it. You two. Wait, I guess it's a misspelling? No. You two now. What is going on here? In short, whoever loses has to stick to the winner's way. Isn't that it, Boruto? I feel like I'm missing pages. Am I missing pages? Let me refresh. Hold on. Let me just refresh for a bit there. I feel like something isn't flowing properly here. La 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 la. Yeah, this is still the best panel. Alright. Makes sense. That dumb. Come at me. Yada yada yada. He's flustered. Yada yada. That's fine. Holy, you too. Yep. If I lose, we'll keep training through actual combat. That cool with you, Kawaki? Sounds interesting. I'm in. What the heck do they think they're doing? Wait, ass kicker. Or ass kicker squared? Welcome. Let's see. Listen, a promise is a promise. No arguing if you lose. Got that? That's my line. You better not forget your own words. Alright, let's go. Sheesh. I'm surrounded by idiots. We used to fight like this every time we saw each other. Back when we first met, remember? I recall. That you generally were the cause. Well, he's not wrong. Boruto was just pushy, bro. Here I come. Bring it. Yo! Alright, little double hook. I'll change my mind. Oh, okay. Oh no, Splinter is answering him. Alright. Go ahead with the tap. Boruto dodges. Shadow clone jutsu. Boom, boom. Alright, well done. I should probably pay close attention because I'm always complaining about the choreography in the manga. Alright, punch. Yep, wait, hold on. I don't even off your dog. Hold on. Alright, you throw me off. Alright, so Shadow doppelganger jutsu. Boom, boom, boom. Hits off one of the clones. Rasengan. Throws parts of his body, gets rid of the shadow clone. Damn it. Kawaki. Yeah, firing an energy blast. Karma. Nice. Absorb. God damn karma. Lightning style. Thunderclap arrow. Nice. Oh shit. Force a habit. He forgot that he didn't have karma. Yeah, I unconsciously try to observe it. Does that mean I am more dependent on having karma than I thought? I win, this time at least. Any complaints? Game over. I hope they'll stop being so rash now. Damn it, I can't let myself eat dirt here. Totally pathetic. How am I supposed to protect Lord 70 if I'm in such a sorry state? Alright. There's one thing that's definitely changed since we first met. I can tell what you're thinking now, more or less. Don't carry it all on yourself alone. Lean on us more. We're your friends, alright? I'm not gonna call you Talk no Jutsu. You might be feeling responsible for Kara targeting Konoha and Dad, but that isn't really your fault. Either way, we can't leave bad guys free to do whatever they want, right? That's what shinobi do. You're like that too, aren't you? Well, look who's sounding all grown up. Listen, man. Don't be jealous, Naruto, because this guy's popping out the Talk no Jutsu. He's sounding a lot like you used to. See, the same thing. Sigh, whatever. You know, big lines like that would sound better coming from someone a bit more reliable. I can't believe he just said that. He lost. What a bad attitude. Well, it can't be helped. I'll stick with you a little longer, and with your way of doing things. Fool. We're the ones putting up with you. Go for it, all of you, and may you get a lot stronger. So Naruto, what are you gonna do in the meantime? Alright, let's resume training, starting now. I swear I'll get a lot stronger no matter what it takes. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the chapter, which I have pretty much positive thoughts on for the most part. No major complaints with the chapter. I like it. I'll still more likely do a dedicated review video as I usually do for these chapters, in addition to this live stream here. So I'm not gonna keep the live stream running for too long. But for the most part, I don't have much of a problem with the chapter. Generally speaking, I like it. The parts with, Naruto and Boruto, for the most part, made sense to me, given that from I guess a mental or psychological aspect in terms of Boruto's character, he had already kind of made peace that, he might have died during the fight with Ishiki. So Naruto introducing the pills to him, no, it falls in line with where his character was at the end or during the Ishiki fight, so that made sense to me. And of course we did get some comedies. Probably the funniest moment in Boruto to date in that section, so I love it. And of course, I guess it might be a bit cliche, but this part of it shouldn't be too surprising. The fact that Boruto just took it made sense. So there's that. I did like that. Of course, having Sarada and Mitsuki more involved is always a plus since they don't get a lot of panel time, so I like that. Team 7 in general just training, but at the same time, the how should I say, Kawaki being in the equation when it comes down to the training of Team 7, it is a nice way to remind us or reinforce us of the whole, old generation versus new generation, traditional versus new era, the whole theme of technology and progress when it comes on to doing things within the Boruto era. That theme is something that's always rung home since, we got the Boruto Naruto Next Generations, from we got the Boruto movie. So I like that. Even though the focus of the conversation was code, the good part is we're still staying within the theme of the series. And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, even putting the theme aside, it makes sense because at the end of the day, it's not like they have all the time in the world to actually prepare for Code, given what we know of Code's powers so far being probably top 5 within the Boruto side of the story right now. So Kawaki is making logical sense, and I like how Kawaki is just trying to find a more efficient way to actually doing things. So what I'm looking forward to going forward beyond this is, a middle ground between, I guess, the traditional way of doing things and the more efficient way that Kawaki would want to actually go about doing things as well. So there's that, which is what I'm looking forward to. You won't win against Code. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So there just needs to be a balance between, their ways of doing things. And I just like how the whole time with Jigen basically informed Kawaki's, how he interacted with Team 7. So I like that about the chapter as well. Made sense as well, I'm not gonna lie. But I think when it comes on to the time skip and that initial flash forward Boruto versus Kawaki scene, a chapter like this feels like it informs or gives more context or, some of the dialogue they were saying when, Kawaki was saying like the age of shinobi is over and Boruto was saying I'm still a shinobi. So I like how this chapter kind of informed or on some level provided some more context for that conversation there. So, little by little we're inching towards the time skip. And even though I've always said I'm predicting the time skip is going to be like chapter 60, I also like the fact that we seemingly aren't necessarily rushing the chapter at the same time. So that's good. Also, it does seem like it's implied that Naruto is going to be doing something outside of Team 7 training, which I like, because it gives Konohamaru an opportunity to actually come back and interact with the team and actually hopefully make him relevant within the confines of the manga. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, and it seems like we might be able to get that through any conflict between Konohamaru and Kawaki. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. So yeah, yeah, it's as you say, Splinter, the clash of ideology between Kawaki and Boruto. I love it, honestly, really love it, really love it. Um, but yeah, as I was saying about Naruto, it does seem like he's going to be doing something else when it comes on to moving forward, and I like that because it allows the story to feel a bit more dynamic. Because we're still not at the point where we've completely replaced Naruto, so oh boy, he's still going to have to take his own initiatives within the confines of the story. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Naruto is going to do going forward. We still haven't seen Sasuke or Kashin Koji or, yeah, those two are who I'm really interested in seeing now. So I'm hoping we get them for chapter 59. For the most part, as I said during the read through, I usually have a problem with choreography. But for the most part, in the terms of the training for this chapter, I didn't really have a problem with it. Since it's training, it makes sense. I did love seeing Boruto. There's something to me, for me at least, really refreshing seeing Boruto just pull out the karma by himself, doing his enhanced lightning jutsus. It's looking very good. It's looking very good in terms of his, I guess his competence, even though Kawaki keeps styling him as useless. Welcome, people. Like up and share the stream, guys. Like up and share the stream. Um, yeah, we should know Kojo what he's doing. Yeah. So I think when it comes on to this chapter, honestly, even when it comes on to doing the review video, I'll be repeating a lot of these points, but I think for the most part, it's a very straightforward chapter where it's just straightforward to the point, but if you read between the lines, I don't even have to go like real deep beneath the surface of what the chapter is presenting, but it really presents the clash of ideologies between Kawaki, Boruto, Kawaki, and Theme 7, and it really ties back into the whole theme of Boruto on a whole, which is what I like, while at the same time giving characters who desperately need that screen time to actually improve the quality of the series, like Sarada, Mitsuki, Konohamaru, is starting to put them back in place to play a role in the story, while, staying true to whatever development X and X characters have had up to this point. So I think that's a nice package summary of what I think of this chapter and what makes this chapter good for me personally. So you guys can let me know what you think for the most part in the chat. I don't know if any of you are interested in actually coming on via Discord to, probably 5 to 7 minutes each. Let me know what you think about it. You can let me know in the chat if you would be interested in that. But if not, I guess I could see what you guys are saying in the chat for the remainder of it and then sign off for this stream for the most part. I guess I should bring up Discord in the meantime. Yo. And Sasuke. Yeah. I think this chapter is pretty solid. It wasn't disappointing at all, honestly. I think it touched on everything I wanted it to touch on for the most part. And it kind of falls completely in line with my expectations based on what Organic Dinosaur had put out about 2 days ago. So yeah, not much problem. Not much problem at all. Actually loved it. So it's just up to chapter 59 now. Personally, for chapter 59, I would really want it to focus on Sasuke, Kashin Goji, and more of Team 7, specifically more Mitsuki and Sarada, more so from their perspective, because even though it started with them in this chapter, Boruto and Kawaki kind of took center stage in terms of their ideology and, foreshadowing and all that jazz and blues. So yeah. I don't think we'll see Ida or Quote again until chapter 60 or 61. Our worst case, the time skip, like you say. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. Link to the Discord in the description below. It's the voice channel. If you're interested in join, I'll give persons time to join. If anything, one at a time, of course. And we can talk for a bit before we sign off on the stream. So yeah, I think this might be like the most smooth sailing to the point live stream reaction I've done for Boruto. where like I didn't have to do too much digging in terms of what made the chapter good, but at the same time there was a lot of things that made the chapter good. I don't know. It was refreshingly good. Refreshingly good. Sarada Queen. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, we really need some more Sarada and Mitsuki for next chapter. I need to gotta go. It's time share. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for you. Splinter, it sounds like you're in England or something. But alright, respect for coming in. Thanks. I'll see you in the, I guess, the review video. So, respect. Thanks for coming out, man. Have a good night's sleep. Or good morning sleep. Oh, Poland. Nice, nice. Alright, good vibes, good vibes. Respect, man. So yeah, so Discord is up, guys. Any of you, if any of you want to join and talk for a little bit, and go ahead, I'll keep the phone lines open for a little bit. So yeah. What was also fun and interesting as well is how I was able to tell that he was well, it was obvious to see that he was unconsciously trying to use karma still used to it. I like that. It was a nice touch there. Very nice touch. Ah, respect. Well, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, but God bless you too. That's what I'm saying, man. We all know Boruto and Kawaki are powerful. It's more interesting to figure out how Soramis are going to be able to beat some of the Kara members. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that I like that they're starting to set things up for them to play more of a role, Darius. But at the same time, for next chapter, especially since Boruto and Kawaki took center stage after a while in this chapter, I think Sarada and Mitsuki need to get more time next chapter. So it would be Sarada, Mitsuki, Team 7 on a whole, Sasuke and Kashin Koji. Those are the things I would want to see for the next chapter of Boruto, if I'm being quite honest. So there's that. There is that. But as I said, I love this chapter. The whole clash of ideologies between Boruto and Kawaki, it really does serve to inform the root of their conflict when it comes on to this conversation they had in the flash forward. I like that. Stays true to the theme, as I said. I love that. Like, but at the same time, it makes logical sense on what Kawaki was saying. It wasn't just a way for Kishimoto to shamelessly appeal to, oh, it's technology era, we need to do it this way. So I like that as well. So I'm loving it, and I'm just overall, I found that Boruto's performance in this chapter was seemingly refreshing. You can see the change in Boruto, honestly, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he's going to be as a main character when the time skip comes. So it's going to be interesting. I'm not saying Boruto hasn't had his problems, but slowly but surely I think Boruto is becoming more and more of the main character we'd want him to be. I think we're a decent distance removed from the character everybody or most persons seemingly disliked in the Boruto movie when it just dropped. So, yeah. Yeah. But alright guys, if nobody's gonna really join on the Discord, I think I'm gonna wrap up this live reaction stream for now. It's 8:12 my time. Either tomorrow morning or sometime tomorrow or probably later tonight, who knows. I'll work on dropping my compressed, concise thoughts on the chapter in my dedicated review video, so you can definitely look out for that if anything. But yo, respect for tuning in. Well, if you're one of the person here who haven't subscribed to the channel, I mean, what are you doing? Road to 20,000 subscribers, people. Road to 20,000 subscribers. So it is what it is. But yeah, respect for coming out. I'm gonna wrap up and call it a night for the stream. Thanks for coming out. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Boruto greatness. Boruto greatness. See you guys in the Boruto review video.